Did you know that the ancient 4-month spiritual vow was actually one of the most sophisticated seasonal healthcare codes in human history? Known as Chaturmasya, it aligned dietary discipline with the changing monsoon weather, protecting digestion and boosting immunity. With the passing of the recent Dwadashi, millions across India have formally entered Chaturmasya, a secret 4-month period of discipline, restraint, and strict dietary shifts. But why? Why did our ancestors restrict specific everyday foods month by month? Let's decode the deep alignment between ancient Indian and modern scientific findings. Literally meaning 4 months, Chaturmasya begins on Dwadashi Ekadashi in the month of Ashad and concludes on Utthan Dwadashi in Kartik. In the Puranic tradition, this marks the period when Lord Vishnu enters Yog Nidra, a state of deep cosmic slumber. Historically, this was also the period focused on rest for widely traveling rishis and kings. Traveling during the heavy southwest monsoon, Varsha Ritu, was treacherous. Rivers swelled and stepping on emerging insect life was inevitable. Thus, society turned inward, focusing on self-study, swadhyay, meditation, and health. From an Ayurvedic standpoint, the monsoon brings a dramatic drop in environmental heat, causing Mandagni, a natural weakening of our internal digestive fire. Simultaneously, high humidity creates a breeding ground for bacteria, fungi, and parasites. Eating the wrong foods during these 4 months meant guaranteed infection. The first month bans leafy vegetables like spinach and fenugreek. Why? Monsoon rains wash dirt and parasite eggs onto low-lying leafy crops. Moreover, during rain, these leaves synthesize higher levels of oxalic acid and humidity, making them extremely difficult to digest when your Agni is at its weakest. In the second month, curd and fermented dairy are eliminated. In peak humidity, fermentation accelerates rapidly, harboring harmful bacterial strains. Ayurveda notes that curd increases kapha and pitta, causing mucus congestion, gut inflammation, and skin issues during damp weather. The third month restricts fresh milk. Post-monsoon, cattle graze heavily on wild, newly sprouted vegetation and weeds. Many of these plants contain natural toxins or mild allergens that alter the milk's biocomposition, making it prone to triggering digestive distress in humans. In the final month, as the season transitions into early winter, split pulses and legumes are avoided in many traditions. Pulses produce heavy gas and bloating, especially when the body's internal energy, vata, is adjusting to cooler temperatures. Beyond physical fasts lies the deepest austerity of all, Mauna Vrata, the vow of silence. In the quiet dampness of the monsoon, as external energy dims, our ancestors conserved vital energy, ojas, by quieting the outer voice. By turning inward and stilling speech, one quells external chatter to tune into the inner divine. But self-discipline without compassion remains incomplete. Enter Dana, the secret act of selfless giving. As the body cleanses through fasting, the heart opens to humanity. Sharing warm food, dry clothes, and shelter during the heavy rains balances inner austerity with outward kindness. As the monsoon rains recede and starry skies return, Chaturmasya culminates in the radiant festival of Tulsi Vivaha. On Devothana Ekadashi, Lord Vishnu awakens from his 4-month cosmic slumber, Yoga Nidra. As the sacred Tulsi plant is ceremonially wed to the Shaligram, dietary restrictions are lifted, leaving the mind restored, the body cleansed, and the soul spiritually fulfilled. What modern medicine calls seasonal prophylaxis, preventative health measures based on seasonal ecology, our ancestors encoded directly into daily spiritual life. Chaturmasya was never about blind deprivation. It was a masterclass in living in complete harmony with nature's cycles. Does your family follow specific dietary rules during Chaturmas? Share your regional traditions in the comments below. If you found this historical and scientific breakdown insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.